At IMD, we've had the privilege to work with well over 700 startups over the last 25 years. Many of them through the IMD Startup Competition, but also quite a few through what we call the Tech for Good series, where we're looking at companies that we believe are doing something that is going to help society. And today I'm very, very lucky to be here with Matt Lapinski from Clee Medical, who is one of those, we think, Tech for Good companies. So Matt, thank you very much for being with us here today.
Jim, pleasure's all mine. Thank you.
So to get us started, typical startup world, give us your 30-second elevator pitch on Clee Medical.
Sure. So what we're doing is we're giving surgeons the knowledge of where they are in the brain during brain surgery, enabling them to actually visualize tissues they're coming in contact with to be able to solve problems with neuromodulation, brain cancer, BCI, and beyond.
Okay, so why did you and your co-founder, Dr. Abid Hamoud, who's an EMBA alum from the school, why did you decide to do this?
You know, this is a problem that for me is really like topical. I've spent my life in medical devices, and I came to start working in the brain, spending time in the OR, learned the lack of data that people have. I met Abed, who has been the driving force behind most of the tech within the space over the last 35 years. And together we said, look, if we can tell surgeons where they actually are and they can understand, we've solved it. Brain surgery, much more efficient, better patient outcomes, and unlocking new targets in the brain.
Okay, impressive. So here we are, September 2025. What stage are you guys at?
So right now we're preclinical stage, which means that we're not quite ready to go into first in human. We're developing the tech while also getting all of our partnerships in line to unlock clinical studies, be able to get us on track to have FDA approval by the end of 2027.
Okay, that leads to my next question is, what are the 2 or 3 challenges you see ahead, the key challenges? I know you have a million of them. What are the 2 or 3 key challenges over the next 12 to 18 months?
The key challenges are really pleasurable challenges. They're figuring out which surgeons we want to work with because they all want to work with us. And it's also defining our indications for use with the FDA so we go into the clinical trials with these key first surgeons to be able to get us on the path for market release by the end of 2027.
For you personally, what have been some of the highs and lows of the journey so far? I mean, there's still ways to go, but so far.
You know, I don't think there's been any lows. I signed up for it, right? So every day that's hard, it's still motivating. There's still opportunity to learn. So for me, there are no lows. For highs, it's been things like we've won several awards here in Switzerland. We've gotten really terrific feedback from some of the world's top surgeons, and we've been able to use our device in the OR enough times that we're so confident it's going to work as we planned.
Where do you hope to be in 3 to 5 years?
So
I know you can't, forecast this, but where would you like to be?
Yeah, there's a where I'd like to be and where there's realistic where we could be. I'll answer realistic. Realistic, I think that we have about 100 surgical center customers, primarily in the US, but also here in Switzerland and starting in Europe at large, where we have people who are using our device twice a week and we're seeing tangible benefits, so higher surgical efficiency, patients having more consistent outcomes.
Okay. I think that's a really good look at what you're doing at Clee. Thank you very much for what you're doing, but also for being with us here today. So to those who are watching this video, I hope that you get a sense of this is something that if it works, and it seems like it works, it will have a positive impact on society. So let's hope that Clee Medical is able to achieve what it's working on. Thank you very much for watching today.